friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we are just doing good old chilled shop my stash full face of nothing new. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you. Let's get into it. Do the YouTubey things like subscribe, notification bell, and let's zoom in and get started. Hello. Okay, we are wearing a wig today. I'm going to pop my headband on. If you are new here, I suffer from hair loss. So I wear a lot of alternative hair like wigs and hair toppers plus hair extensions in my own hair and try and make it work as best I can if I do that. But yeah, if you are wondering, yes, I am wearing a wig because I suffer from hair loss. Let's do eyes. I usually like to start with some brow gel just quickly through the brows to get them, just kind of get the shape a little bit. P.S. All of the products that I'm using will be linked down below. They're affiliate links, so thank you if you shop through them. I really appreciate it. But also these kinds of videos are not designed to be like videos to run out and get products, I guess, unless you're looking for like specifically a review on a product or something. It is designed more so to inspire you to shop your own stash. Sometimes, and I know I've had a lot of new, this is the Kaleidos Eye Primer. I know I've had a lot of new on my channel lately, and so I wanted to kind of do something where we're just putting some products on, you know? I picked out the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I really love this palette. And then I also picked out the KVD Dazzle stick in Flash Storm because I haven't used this on my channel yet and it's absolutely beautiful. Like, I don't know, can you guys see that? Yeah, I love it, and I really wanted to show you guys. Well, I wanted to show you guys, but also I just really wanted to bring it out and play with it as well. I'm going to dip into this shadow right here first with a REFY 33. As a fun fact, I know that I've been posting a lot less. I'm going to run this through the crease. I know I've been posting less videos lately. I've just not had the time. I am trigger warning. I'm just going to talk about coming off my anxiety meds and anxiety in that process for a little bit. So you might want to click off. I'm sorry if that does trigger you in any way. I'm not meaning to, but I do want to give that warning. I have been coming off my anxiety meds since I've been diagnosed with ADHD. I really wanted to come off them and see kind of how it all goes without them. They made me gain 10 kilos. So, and it wasn't about necessarily the weight gain that made me want to come off them for that, although that is part of it, but also just my body feels better with my endometriosis with being at a certain weight. It's just always been like that. I have been coming off them and it's been quite a hard process. It's really taken a toll on me. I think because I do have endometriosis and my hormones are out of whack at the best of times, it's kind of thrown my hormones out of whack and it's just really been tough. It has impacted my ability to, like, I didn't want to film, like I was just too tired, or, you know, I was sick or whatever. So I have done less videos lately and I apologize for that. I'm hoping I'm coming out the other side of it now. I've also had other factors like I work full time and it has been mentally busy. So I just actually haven't had time between feeling sick and working full time to get the content that you guys are normally used to, and also what I like to do out. And yes, it has been frustrating, trust me. I like posting content more than anything in the world. And so not being able to has been annoying. I'm just gonna pick up a REFY 15 now. And I'm going to go into, actually let's do this one. Let's do this green color right here. And then also on top of that, I've got to be honest, I put up so much content from August to December last year while working full time that I kind of burnt myself out, and I'm still coming through that, and it's like March now, or April now actually as I'm filming this. I've just been really burnt out and needing to take a step back as well and regather, because when I'm burnt out, like my creativity doesn't flow as much. I find like when I'm burnt out, sick, busy, I just feel like my content suffers, and I do feel like my content has suffered a little bit. I don't feel like I've been putting out as much quality content as I would like. Some of my videos have just felt a bit blah. So, and I felt like I've just been doing new makeup release videos, which also annoys me a little bit. Not necessarily because I don't want to do new releases. Genuinely, sorry, every single one of those products that I've purchased this year has been products that I just wanted to purchase as a consumer, not even as a YouTuber, because I'm ridiculous and need to try so much makeup. I get it, I'm ridiculous. But that also annoyed me because I don't like to shove too much new makeup down your throat despite what my content has been this year. I really don't. I like to just use my makeup and create makeup looks and do swatch videos and stuff like that. So anyway, I felt like burnout. I've been burnt out. I'm still probably coming out the tail end of it. So while I'm feeling burnt out, I'm just gonna listen to myself and just, if I can get the videos up, I can get them up. And if I can't, if I'm only getting 2 up a week, then for me right now, that's what I can do. And then once I come out of that burnt out feeling and that the sickness that I've been going through and all that kind of stuff, I'm hoping that, well, I know it will go back, you know? So thank you for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate your guys' patience and all your kind words, because anytime I'm, you know, feeling sick or anything, and I tell you guys, you're always sending so much love and kindness my way, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for that. That's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at. Let me go and do this other eye as a speed through for this. Otherwise, we're just gonna be here forever. What I think we need to do now is put this Dazzle stick on and see how we go with it, because I probably didn't put the right colors on for this. Looks like pukey poop, right? I like that kind of color though. I feel like the appropriate colors to use right now is probably like this one or this one, but I'm gonna persevere with this one and we'll see how we go. I wonder what this is like if I just draw it straight on. I might not even use the intensifiers. Who am I? Get out of town. Oh God, this color is amazing. Can you see this? Oh, wowie. I love it. Now I'm just picking up a Delium Tools 773. And I'll just, oh wow, these KVD Dazzle sticks, they don't get the hype they deserve anymore. They really don't. Oh, look, can you see that? Wow, 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 wow. Makeup's the best, right? Even though I've been a bit burnt out in terms of videos, it's not the filming of the videos, it's the editing of the videos and the upload, the description boxes and all that. Like, that kills me, honestly. I'm not a natural editor. I don't enjoy it. I hate it. To be honest with you, I really dislike editing. It's so boring to me. And so I don't get burnt out ever with filming the videos. I could film all day, every day and never get sick of it, truly. I get sick of the editing, and that's what I'm burnt out with, if you're wondering. But every time I sit down and do my makeup, I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. I did look into getting an editor. I found this awesome girl in Australia and I really wanted to give her a go, but I couldn't afford it. It was like $1,500 US a month to get like 3 videos up a week. Is that right? Yeah, 1,500 US, which is like just over $2,000 a month Australian. And I can assure you, I'm not earning anywhere close to that on my YouTube channel. So that's okay, we'll persevere. It just means I have to push through the burnout of the editing. I'm gonna pick up a REFY number 13. Let's dip into this brown now. I'm gonna tuck it in here. I'm assuming by the time I'm putting this up, it's either going up before or after the Sephora sale has started. So I do have a recommendations video that's probably already up, I would say. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're not looking to shop the sale, honestly, you guys, like, don't feel any stress. The products are always going to be there unless they're limited edition, but like, I wouldn't stress. I really wouldn't. Only shop it if you really feel like it and you can and you want to. Try not to get too caught up. Even though I put a video up, try not to get too caught up in the hype if it stresses you out, truly. Even just take the time off YouTube if you need to, or follow other content on YouTube for a bit, because I get it. Like, seeing all the Sephora content, even I get a bit like fatigued with it. So, you know, just keep that in mind. I'm gonna dip into this blue right here with a REFY 12. Just a small amount, and I'm gonna tuck a little bit of this on this outer corner here, and like, just actually not even the outer corner, I'm just gonna run it a little bit along the lash line. See that? I just want like a little hint. Can you see that little hint of blue there? I'm into it. All right, eyes are good for now. Let's go ahead and move on to our face. I picked 2 primers because I'm extra. So this is the REFY one. I really like this for moisturizing. I don't know what's going on with my skin. Well, actually I do. Coming off those anxiety meds has triggered such a hormonal reaction for me. I'm just a sensitive little Sally. and my skin, anything that's like outside its norm, like any slight change in any way just rocks me for a bit, which is fine. It's just how it is. But that's why my skin's been like breaking out to all buggery lately. It's just because of that. So I'm just pushing through. Now I'm just taking the KVD Pore Refining Primer. I love this. It's not my favorite for like specifically the pores, but I do really like it. It does a good job and it adds a nice little bit of tack to the skin. So we'll just pop that through there. I like to do my color corrector before my foundation. We're going to use the Bobbi Brown stick in Light Bisque. And I do really like this color corrector. It's really growing on me. I go through phases. I seem to find like sometimes like I go through like a phase of favorite color correctors, like it was the Charlotte Tilbury one, but now it's the Bobbi Brown one, which is my girl Simply Blair's favorite, or one of her top favorites. This is a REFY 36. You need to get shut, man. And Blair's the one that actually put me onto this. She is like the queen of color correctors, honestly. Anytime she recommends, well, anytime Blair recommends anything, truly. If you don't know who Simply Blair is, I'm gonna link her down below because she has one of the best channels around, I kid you not. She's not like me, where I'm erratic and can be hard to watch. She is a delight. I find she's a really good balance between like using new stuff and old stuff, and she's a sweetheart, and also her videos are so calming, like so calming. Foundation, Uoma Beauty Say What. This is actually T1N. I found T2N is more my like middle of summer color. This is their newer bottle because I went through my original one. I didn't fully finish it, but I think it really, really got to its expiry point because it started turning orange on the skin, which I find for me, usually when my foundations all of a sudden start like oxidizing real bad and turning like orange on the skin, it's usually that I've reached my expiration point with them. Oh my gosh, I should have used the Uoma Beauty Freedom palette. The eyeshadow formula from Uoma Beauty is just so good. Like all of their makeup is just so good. And yes, I want to get their new blush, duo blush things as well. So I'll pick them up eventually. I've got so much new blush in the collection. I'm trying to hold it back. The worst part about wearing wigs is trying to do foundation around the lace, because especially when you're my skin tone, you don't actually want the foundation to really touch the lace here at all, because you want it to be as clear as possible, right? Like if I put foundation on it, it's going to darken it, which I don't want because it's going to be really noticeable on like my skin tone particularly. So I always find that like putting my foundation around my hairline and stuff with wigs is the hardest. Let's do my one size concealer. It's the shade Light 1R. I was going to say Light 1, but I think there's like Light 1N, Light 1W, and Light 1R, so Light 1R. This used to be my favorite concealer, and then since then, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little dethroned. It really has. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second, and while it's doing that, let's take the Ellis Faas S201 concealer. If you don't have dark under eyes or don't need a lot of coverage on your under eyes, that's the shade of it, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. And you just want like a little bit of brightening, this is a really good concealer. Honestly, the fact that Ellis Faas does not get talked about drives me wild because it's such a good brand. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of brightening through the T-zone. I know that my skin tone is probably not looking quite right with this whole thing right now, but it will come together, I promise you. You just gotta hang in there with me. Normally I use a brush. I don't know why I'm using a sponge to tap this out right now, but here we are. So this is the Patrick Tar contour in She's Sculpted. It's the middle shade. The first shade of this one is just it's an odd undertone for me, so I like this one. But I know he's expanded the shade range finally of these, which is good, so there might be a better shade out there, but I like this one for me. So I'm just taking my Delium Tools BD HD 968, and I just take it, see how it's just concentrated here on the tip, not like all the way up there. And I'm just going to contour with it and, you know, sculpt with it. I'm really hanging for BK Beauty to bring back the 109, this one, the 109, the mini 110, 101 or whatever it is, because I want like 4 of them. I need backups for my concealer, and I really want to use that for my contour. I actually think it's going to be the perfect contour brush, but they're still sold out of it. So I really need them to hurry up and bring it back, I'm not going to lie. So, news. I'm gonna start a membership. I'm not sure when. I need to actually get time to film some content first for it. But as you know, well, maybe you don't, maybe it's your first video from me, but if you don't know, my favorite thing to film in the entire world is like a short my stash or a get ready with me, you know, whatever. And honestly, they don't really do that well in the algorithm, and it's not just about views, but also it kind of is because I'm like a smaller channel. So I need to do a balance of like videos that maybe won't do so well in the algorithm, and then videos that hopefully will do really well in the algorithm so that I can grow my channel. Because right now my goal isn't necessarily to be full-time as a YouTuber. I mean, maybe one day, like, that would be awesome, but I also have a career outside of this, so I would like to be able to do part-time though, part-time YouTube and part-time work. Anyway, I digress. My plan is that because the like get ready with me's and stuff don't really do super well, and also I have other content ideas, blah blah blah, I would do a membership where I can just do videos like this, make them as long as I want, and then that way for the people that really want to see that content, and you know, well, yeah, just the people who really want to see content like this, that's what it's for. And I'll just make it like cheap, like, I don't know, $1 or something like that, and eventually we'll do lives, and as I get more and more time to dedicate and also more and more experience with YouTube and like that kind of a thing, I will add more and more to the membership as well. Obviously there'll always be free content and stuff like that, don't worry about that. I just really want a space where people that want to see this kind of content and want like the real chatty videos from me and like all that kind of stuff, we have that space. And you know, I can incorporate the members into like decisions around like, you know, content for the channel. The membership isn't live yet. Hopefully it will be kind of soon. Let's powder the under eyes. This is the Mercier Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder. One of my faves. Although that Westman Atelier, I used to, you know how like when I have been, I just dropped all of that onto my shirt. Can I tell you the level of clumsy I have been today, you guys? Hang on, hold please. I don't even think you realize the level of clumsy I've been today. I dropped like 3 coffees on me this morning at the gym. Yeah, because my gym has like a coffee shop. This is the KVD 25 powder brush, and I'm just taking this with the Mercier powder. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about the Westman Atelier being like, it's fine, you know, the Vital Pressed one in Pink Bubble, if you are wondering what I'm talking about. Me being like, yeah, it's fine, but like I like this one, like my Mercier better and blah, blah, blah. I don't know, that Vital Pressed one has me in a hold. I feel like I was gonna use it and not repurchase it, but I feel like I'm gonna repurchase it. It's just really good, although this is still really good. Look at that. Oof. You can't go past this Mercier one though, you know? I need to get the talc-free blurring powder from them. I've got it in my cart. I just really want to try it, and I keep thinking about it, you know? What do you guys think? I know a few of you have that Mercier talc-free one and you think it's the bee's knees. And actually you guys are the ones that put it in my head to try it. So I'm gonna blame it on you when I buy it. And I'm gonna use you guys to enable me. We've got the Haus Labs powder now. This is the shade Translucent. I'm gonna do brows. I'm just gonna take my Gimme Brow again and just fluff it through. Then I've got this Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil in the shade 4. It's just the mini, and I just use this to fill in any gaps. And then this is the Makeup by Mario Clear Brow Gel. Yes, I use 2 brow gels because for some reason my brow hairs are so strong. Plus the Gimme Brow isn't like a holding gel, it's more of like a thickening tinting gel, I guess. The other thing that I do with my brows is I get this highbrow, is that what it's called? Yeah, highbrow from Benefit, and I take the pink side on a little brush, like this is just a lip brush from LH Cosmetics, and I just use this to like kind of carve the brow a little bit. And this is like my kind of brow bone highlight as well, because I don't like putting metallic underneath my brow bone usually, or at least not a lot. I'm gonna do eyeliner. I'm gonna take my Victoria Beckham black eyeliner. then I'm going to take this Kaleidos Sea Sparkle Duo Chrome Liner on my lower waterline here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this one right here on a Delium Tools 777 shader brush and do the lower lash line, and you know, what I'm trying to say is I'm going to spread this along here and blend it out. I have no idea why words failed to come to me then. Fun fact, my least favorite part to film in a video is the lower lash line and finishing the eyes, because I find it really boring to like edit. I understand that it brings the look together, but it's boring for me. I'm gonna take this brown color right here on a BK 204. Smudge that and just kind of connect it all. We're gonna go into this shadow right here for the inner corner. I really hope, well, I think you can still get this palette on Natasha's website directly. I'm still holding out hope she's bringing back the gold palette again this year. Does anyone know? So I'm actually gonna take my Victoria Beckham Future Lash for mascara. I just took my headband off because it was hurting my head. Let's bronze now. We need some bronzer. So we're gonna take the powder one from here, and I'll take this on my favorite, BK Angie Hot and Flashy A507. I've been keeping much more on top of cleaning my brushes lately. I feel very proud of myself. I hate well, actually, I don't hate cleaning makeup brushes. I actually find the process of cleaning them quite soothing. But it's just the time. I have so bloody many first world problems that it takes a while. And you know, I feel like my mom always says to me, do you need so many brushes, Martina? And like my answer is always yes, because I have so many bloody brushes, don't get me wrong. And I'm so grateful for them, but I have so many of them. But I use every single one of them. I'm not even kidding. Like when I go to wash all my brushes, all of them have been used. I don't know why, and I don't know how, but they have. So there you go. I'm gonna use the Lisa Eldridge Pink Moon highlighter now. So I just like to put it on the back of my hand and then work it into my sponge. After this, I'm filming like my current favorite beauty products or something like that that's not makeup, or like products that I'll keep repurchasing that's not makeup kind of thing. And I have a sponsor in that video, which is very exciting. So if you check that video out, thank you. And like if you like the sponsorship and everything, thank you. It's because of you guys that I get sponsorship. So I'm super excited. It's actually one of my first legit ones as well, because I've had like Teddy Blake, like bags and stuff before, and a couple of here and there, but like it hasn't been like a legit, like, well, not a legit, but like I got paid like $100 or something, which is still good, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like my proper fee or anything, because you should, as a woman especially, but as a YouTuber, if you are in the business watching me, like we need to value ourselves, especially as a woman. I don't know about you guys, but I have a tendency to undervalue myself. Anyway, off my high horse, and it is products that I believe in as well. Like it's not just like, this is a new brand to my channel that I'll be talking about, but the products themselves from said brand I fully believe in. Like I've spoken about the benefits of those products before, so yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. So if you support it in any way, thank you. So sorry, I'm going into the Pat McGrath Labs highlighter now. If you don't have this highlighter, by the way, and you want a really natural highlight, I highly recommend this. I actually think Pat needs to bring out some more shades in this particular highlighter formula, this baked formula. It's so lovely. Does she still sell this? I think she does. For blush, let's just see how this is gonna go. This is the Ellis Faas Liquid Blush in S304. So let me just pump, like it has this little applicator, which isn't ideal. I think she probably needs to change that to like maybe like a doe foot applicator, like a liquid shadows. But we'll see how this shade is gonna go. So this is the shade right here, which looks really intimidating, but we'll just go very light. I'm gonna try it with this REFY 4 angled brush first. I'll just work a little bit of this into the brush and just, oh yeah, that's perfect. That's a good brush for this. It's like airbrushing. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Oh, I'm into it. I'm into it. Just lightly. Yes. Kiss of color. This is a good blush. Honestly, you guys, Ellis Faas, get on it. telling you, such a good brand. And then just to set that blush lightly, I've got the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism Blush Palette, which I think this blush palette is so underrated. I know even I don't use it as much on camera. In real life I do. In real life. I'm going to use a mixture of these two today because this is just, these are unique blush shades. They're so good. I really like them. Okay, this is the new blush brush that I've got, and I have wanted this for years. And do not ask me why. I buy makeup so often and have never bought this for myself. And when I tell you I've wanted this since, I reckon, what has this been out? I think this has been out like 4 years and I've wanted this whole time. Anyway, Buildable Cheek Brush from Smashbox. Look at how good this shape is. It's just, and I used it the other day and it was everything I wanted it to be and more. So I'm just mixing these two. Best thing about these particular blushes from Lunar Beauty is that they're really buildable. So you kind of are not gonna look crazy. This is like a kitten pore. It's the best. It is so soft. And I know that I've just gone really ham with that blush, but don't worry. I'm just gonna work it in around the face as well. So it like, I look really sunburnt and I look really crazy, and don't panic. Everybody stay calm. Now I'm gonna take my setting spray and it will calm down, okay? And see how everything has melted into the skin and just calmed its farm. And then the last step, which you can totally skip this if you are following along, this is just again extra, but something I like to do. I like to take the Vive Modern Powder Perfector. Now, like you can see, I've nearly used this whole product. This is just an e.l.f. Cosmetics powder brush. I've had this for like 7 years. I love it. I got it for $3. Bargain. And then I just tap this underneath the eyes and through the T-zone to just bring a little bit of lightness back and set it, because I want the outer perimeter of my face to be like kind of dewy, but not this T-zone bit. That's gonna get dewy all on its own from oils. All right, I am loving how this is looking. Hopefully it's translating to camera, because in real life it looks really nice. Now we need to pick a lip product, so give me 2 seconds. So these are the options that I'm looking at so far. That's Sunday Matinee from Lisa Eldridge, Petal from Lisa Eldridge, Dolce Vita from NARS, Indiana Rose from Tom Ford, and Casablanca from Tom Ford. Let's try Casablanca. I don't think I've really worn that much. I'm gonna take this Rare Beauty lip liner in Lively. Let's take Casablanca and see what we think. It might be a bit deep. That is a nice shade though, isn't it? I might actually also just take a little bit of the My Dream lip gloss from Natasha Denona. Do we like that? You could obviously go plain nude, but I wanted to mix it up today, so I think I'll stick with this. Let me, you know, zhuzh the hair and put some jewelry on and stuff, and we will zoom out and see the finished look. Alrighty friends, this is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I really, really love it. I love how it's come together. I love the little pops of blue with that Flash Storm from KVD. Those Dazzle sticks are just incredible, like truly incredible. One of those products that went viral for like a good reason, and I feel like stand the test of time. You know, some viral products really don't stand the test of time sometimes, but I feel like those KVD Dazzle sticks do. I really feel like KVD is just coming back so strong as a brand, and I'm so here for it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you like these shop my stashes as much as I do? And yeah, let me know your thoughts about any of the things that we chatted about today. And if you are watching till this point, my lord, you're an absolute legend, because I know this was such a long chatty video, so I appreciate it if you're still here so much. And I just hope that you have truly the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.